Welcome to the Sacred Tree. One word to describe Stardust jewelry: aesthetic. Each piece is one of a kind, handcrafted, and uniquely designed like the soul of the dawns. You think you're ready for a different level type of drip?
Yes, that link is located right there at the top line of the description box. All right, man. T.I. is not playing. T.I. went live earlier today and put out a video calling Boosie to actually pull up to his Trap City Cafe, as you can see behind him right there in the A. Now, Boosie put up a video of him at, I think, the Hawks game in Atlanta tonight, and T.I. was like, yo, show up. Now, I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video what T.I. said to Boosie, and then right after that, Boosie actually responds. This is getting crazy, and stick around after that because I got to give you guys my opinion on how I feel about this whole thing. All right, man. Let's get right to T.I. calling Boosie to show up to the Trap City Cafe. Let's ride.
Special invited guest to show up, and he ain't showed up yet. But it was somebody who had something to say about me and had to question my, disposition in some of my cases. But he ain't here to see my paperwork. And I just don't like for a nigga to goddamn get fly, then get shot. You hear me? Now, I'm right here in the center. You hear me? So come on, if you got something to say about me. If you think it is when it ain't but one way to clear it up. Pull on up. Let me show you what you're looking for. I want to see who want to see it. You hear me? And if it ain't, and then after you see what you need to see, it's on you now to go straighten that shit up. Cause nigga, you done got too far in the jaw. You done got too much dip on your cheek.
All right, man. I'm going to tell you, first and foremost, I respect the hell out of what T.I. is doing right here. And let me first put out there, I don't want to see no violence. I don't think it's going to be any violence because from what I know, Boosie's in Georgia and T.I. is damn well in Georgia in that Atlanta, area. So, these two brothers should be able to coexist. Now, I think the elephant in the room that people are not talking about, right, is the platform that Boosie went on, right? He went on a platform or whatever, and almost like it was a question that was kind of conjured up and instigated, but nobody's really talking about that. But that we all see that. We all know what that is, right? But like I said before, like you already knew Boosie, and I'll say this again. If you were to, want to label T.I. a snitch or a rat, you already knew about him cooperating with authorities when Phil got killed. Philant got killed out in Cincinnati. You already knew that. You already knew about the Crime Stoppers thing, but you still was gonna go ahead and make a, song with him or album with him. So you wait to jump on dude platform and air this dude out. I thought that was kind of corny, right? And like, why wait? Like everybody's seen the video that T.I. came out with, said he did with his cousin. Then he brings the paperwork and said, "Look, that wasn't even like that ain't happened." Everybody done read through the paperwork. We seen the paperwork. So like, you still not gonna say nothing? But this is why I love it so much is because it's like, yo, it's too many dudes running their mouth on the internet nowadays. Because they don't ever think they're going to be able to run into somebody, right? They'll never think that they're going to bump into you. So it's like, if we're going to talk, see, back in the day, you had to run into people. It was no internet. You talk tough, whatever, you had to run into them. At the schoolyard, on the way to school, bowling alley, whatever. Skating ring, you had to run into somebody. Now people can run their miles from 3,000 miles away, disrespect you, your kids, your children, your wife, and all that, and don't think everybody's going to bump up into them close enough that they can smell your breath, man. Close enough they can smell your cologne, man. Literally breathing down someone's neck. So I salute it, and I respect it, because it's like, all right, I'm not calling you here to fight. We can scrap if you want to scrap, but let's talk like men. Forget this internet stuff. Forget running on platforms talking. Let's sit down and talk like grown men. And I'm going to show you this paperwork. And if you don't want to deal with me, you don't want to deal with me. But an apology is in order, something. Something. And actually, Boosie actually did respond, to T.I. because, T.I. put, say you supposed to be up in the Trap City Cafe checking his paperwork straight in your face or else you flaw according to the convict law. And then, Boosie put to T.I., I'll text you. He wrote that to him earlier, and it's like, okay, cool. So I would love to see them, talk face to face, iron it out, and push forward, right? Push forward from the nonsense. It's childish nonsense at the end of the day. I want to see them make songs together. I want to see them cool, because at the end of the day, we don't need them really beefing with each other like that. Honestly, it don't make no sense. It makes more sense for them to form Voltron, because they're both outspoken. I think they're both, very intelligent, and they both definitely need it for the culture. But you can't be going on platforms and allowing people to play the whole divide and conquer strategy and method that people like to use, right? I can't believe, why would he even come out and even admit that? Like, shut up. Why are you talking? You ask the questions. Don't instigate. Ask the questions and sit back. I'm not mad at him for asking the question. I'm just like the whole instigation thing. Like, come on now, right? Am I the only one who's seen something crazy with that? I'm just getting tired of it, man. You do what you do. You go on whatever platform you want to go on. But I'm just kind of, it's getting, we can't allow other people. See, T.I. and Boosie are brothers. You can't allow outsider to put brothers against each other. See, they're supposed to drop whatever beef they got and bang on the outsider. And say, nah, man, you can't be going at each other like that, man. Man, it's petty. He brought out the paperwork. Now, if you got a gripe with him about testifying, whatever, for Phil that got killed out in Cincinnati. Me personally, I don't really have too much of, I get the street code and all that. But, what was he supposed to do? Not say nothing? According to the street code, he wasn't supposed to say anything. According to the street code, T.I. was supposed to keep quiet and go enact justice on the street. That's what he was supposed to do. The Crime Stopper thing is a whole nother thing. It was a condition of him to get out and all that. He did it. And people, if you want to keep holding that over his head, that's something that man got to deal with. I'm not here to explain anything away from T.I. But all I know is that the current situation, it, to me, was corny, bro. It was just corny. But hey, what am I? Who am I? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What do you think about T.I. calling Boosie to the trap? Remember, this is Boosie's here, but this is T.I.'s city. Like, born and raised in Atlanta. Born and raised. So what's going to happen? Boosie probably pull up with his people. T.I. going to already have his people in there. They're going to go off somewhere. They're going to face-to-face talk like men. If it get rowdy and they got to fight, then, hey, let them fight. Don't pull the guns out. Let a fight happen. Let them fight like back in the day. They scrapping after that. Either Boosie go on or T.I. go on. They don't got to talk. Whatever the case may be. But I like that because I'm tired of dudes running their mouth on the internet. And I don't think Boosie's that type of dude, right? I think Boosie's going, he going to get it in. I just hated, where it was set at, how it was, maneuvered from Boosie and who it was with. I just hated that. I didn't like that for the culture at all. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, this video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. Hiphop_un.com is our official website. Make sure you go check it out. Leave a comment below. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Peace.